Yes. Could you get me AM Best? Yes. Fitch and Moody's? And the actual credit ratings of the insurance agency? And every employee or employee? Yes. Of the ratings agencies? Somehow I think that somebody's lying about their liability. Oh. And when you allow for child abduction, yeah, the abduction of a minor, especially a young one, specifically the wrongful taking or retention of one's child in violation of another's custody rights, yes. Where I document that my wife abducted my sons, yes. hmm Made up a story on Guam, put me in jail for 10 days, yeah. You issued a protection order when I wasn't a resident, ooch, ooch. And then you just continue to issue protection orders because right now I want them. All five sons. I want them in my custody. And I want prosecuted all of those that know about this. Oh, you cannot take children, yes, from the custody of their parents without any due process. Oh. Now, those that are abetting, yes, to aid, encourage, or assist somebody in the commission of a crime, yes, to support a crime, by active, in, to aid and abet, to incite crime, the abettor, someone who instigates the commission of a crime, as in saying I was in Squim when I wasn't, yes, a resident. Well, I know you're upset about this right now. Aiding and abetting. Second degree under the principle. What is the second best evidence a defendant can have? Yes. An actual video of their location at the actual time of the allegation of the crime. Yes. And the actual time of the uploading of the video. Yes. Now, I do not want to be the result of your abduction. See, it's not just the aggravated kidnapping, yeah, but it's this act of leading me away by fraudulent persuasion, yeah, where you try to convince me I was in Squim when I wasn't, yeah. It, usually it has to do with children, but I'd say every mental health evaluation, yes, yes, where it results in the abduction of an individual under the fraud of persuasion, yes, that the court orders you, yes, that you have to go for a mental health evaluation because we're going to prescribe psychotropic medication against your will, yes, that's abducting somebody under the fraudulent persuasion, and that's the kidnapping under the victim of injury. Now, yes, am the actual abduction and the kidnapping. And all of those in office are now aiding and abetting right now. You're going to put me in jail or you're going to put me in a mental institution? You're going to cover up your crime? You're going to, under fraudulent persuasion that the court has already assigned a designated mental health professional to help you with your mental problems. Now, we are ordering you to go to it right now. That's abduction. Now, is the basic definition such as the abductor must have the intent to defile the person? Well, now, it's abduction and kidnapping. It's aiding and abetting. Oh my gosh, look at the number of years you get. Oh. Now, did you want to do what the law says? You know, I'm going to be suing. I'm going to sue you for taking my sons. I'm going to sue you for getting paid for shows. Pooch. I'm going to sue those that have been aiding, abetting those that have been paid for shows. Pooch. I'm going to sue that little leprechaun. Yes, he is. I'm going to sue that monster out there in the forest. I'm going to sue each and every individual right now that thought we're just going to experiment on American citizens and we're going to refuse to enforce their rights. Now, for all of you that says, "Oh, he don't know," I do know. Oh, yes, I know you got paid for the show, otherwise you wouldn't have committed the crime. Yes, I know you got paid on both sides. Yes, he does. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is, it's been somewhat gratuitous, hasn't it? Yes, done or performed without obligation to do so. Given without consideration of circumstances that do not otherwise impose a duty. You really been getting the gratuitous treatment. You really been helping yourselves to whatever you wanted, didn't you? That master race promised that we're a special breed. We're not like your kind. Pooh. We're going to come to find out that we're going to go the Mormon way, and this is the way that we're going to do things. Well, as the American citizen, yes, you're going to find out. You've been gratuitous, haven't you? Did you did you get yourself something? Done or performed without obligation to do so. Yes. Mhm. Exactly why did you prosecute me, Squim Washington? Why was I transported across county lines for a 2-count criminal complaint? When you did know I wasn't in Brennan and I wasn't cyber stalking? Yes. Why did you honor us? Done unnecessarily.